A lot of you guys, asked me, CycleCruza, why don't you do a video on the top 5 bikes that you want to buy? Because, you just did that previous video, top 5 bikes that you will never buy. So I thought in this video that I would give you an update and let you guys know of the bikes I'm currently considering.
Let's go for a ride. Watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
Wearing my motocross gear. Got my CE armor jacket with a MX jersey over it. But I tell you guys, it flows a ton of air. It feels really good. And I got my my summer pants on with my knee guards. But by the way, if you want to get the CE armor jacket, MX jersey, and the gear that I'm wearing, I'll include links in the description and comment section of this video. You can also go to my website, CycleCruza.com, and click on my gear. Because you guys always ask me, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? So I always provide links to everything now. Cuts down on the comments. Alright, let's go for a ride in the country on my CBR 1000. Double R, baby. Woo! Woo! Good time, power. I missed it. Been riding a WR250R, doing some urban fuckery lately. So it's nice to get back on the blade. Feel that power. Best of both worlds. But anyways, yeah, top 5 bikes I'm currently considering. By the way, I know a lot of you guys are saying, CycleCruza, you ain't buying shit. All you've been talking about is bikes you want to get and this and that. You ain't got shit, man. You're full of shit. Let me tell you guys that it's really hard. There's so many freaking awesome bikes out there, man. And I'm in no rush. And our weather has been kind of shitty a lot lately. So as soon as it gets consistent, and I can ride more, I'll be willing to go out and get me a bike. But I'm still doing research and trying to figure out which one to get. Maybe you guys can help me out, man. Steer me in the right direction. I want to get the number 1 on my list that I mentioned, the 2017 Yamaha YZ450FX. They made a lot of fantastic upgrades on that bike. Most notably, they upgraded the suspension, and they even made it look prettier. Put a nice light on there, and a nice tail light. Does not that budget tail like on the previous YZ450. The only thing is we got the bland colors here in the United States, and Europe got all the cool looking colors. The blue with blue wheels. We get these bullshit white, white, black colors, basic bullshit colors, man. I tell you, Europe, you Europeans, you guys always get the good shit, man. We always get shafted here in the United States. Some bullshit, man. Woo! Yeah, baby. The next bike, the Triumph Street Triple R, better known as a Stripple. I hear so many positive feedback from you viewers out there talking about how awesome that bike is, and they actually just made it even more awesome. They bumped it up to like what, 732 cc's or something like that. Some upgraded components on that bike. It's got the color display now. But you know what? That bike is still ugly as a motherfucker, man. The headlights, to me, it looks like somebody stole the fairings off the bike, like the front fairing. It's got these 2 bulbous headlights just sticking out there, like somebody just pasted on there like a Mr. Potato Head. It just looks fucking, just doesn't look right, man. But like I said, I don't buy bikes specifically for its looks. The bike is fairly lightweight. It's got some balls off the line, and it's fairly reliable from what I hear. I mean, it's been out long enough that they should have worked out all the bugs out on that bike. Now, like I told you guys, normally I don't mess with European bikes because they tend to be expensive, more expensive maintenance, parts more expensive. weaker dealer support, but that's you know, to be honest with you, I don't even ride all that much, so it's not that big of a deal. You know, I don't even go to the dealership with my Japanese bikes. Number 3 and 4 of my top 5 list are two-stroke dirt bikes. I figure if I'm gonna get a bike, I want to get something vastly different than I've had so far. Just something completely fucking different. And it would be really awesome to experience a two-stroke again. Last time I rode a two-stroke, I think I was about 9-10 years old. Me and my brother and I had a little two-stroke 50cc dirt bike. And I think that was the last time, and that's so fucking long ago, I don't even remember it. So it would be awesome to experience a two-stroke again. And I figured one of the best two-stroke dirt bikes out there are the Beta 300RR. And what's really awesome about that bike is that it has the oil injection system in it, so you don't have to mix oil. So that way if I want to, I could actually turn that into a supermoto. I know I told you guys in the past that I don't see how people can go to supermoto because you can't really do shit off-road. But I have a dual sport, like you guys tell me, I can go off-road anytime with that bike. I don't know, I may try the supermoto just to share the experience with the channel and do some off-road shit, see how much it'll do. And hey, maybe I'll prove myself wrong. I mean, a lot of you guys tell me, you know, that you could do a lot with the you know, street tires off-road, and you can even get tires that are more suited for dirt, that are street tires. So I figured, hey man, why not try it for the channel and share the experience with you guys? And you know, I have 2 sets of wheels, one for off-road and one for you know, for supermoto. But that would be fucking badass to have a street legal two-stroke bike out here. And yes, it can be done. I don't know about Ohio for sure, but I'm thinking very seriously about setting up my residency in South Dakota, because they have no state taxes, and they have actually a very low sales tax that you only have to pay. I think it's like 4% or something like that, something like really low. And you can do registrations by mail. You don't even have to have an inspection or anything, man. You can they go by just the honor system that you set the bike up for street, and they'll send you a plate and decals in the mail. So I could get any bike plated. There's a lot of guys out there that have the 2-strokes plated, so it's not that big of a deal, man. But I thought the Beta 300RR would be the awesome best 2-stroke to plate, because that bike is you know, like I said, it's got the oil injection system, so you don't have to worry about carrying a fucking bottle of oil with you. I'm a straight line bandit, baby. Crank the throttle in, straight line. I like the twisties too, but I tell you guys, this bike is too fucking powerful for fucking around on the twisties out here on the streets, man. I actually missed my 600RR for the twisties, because that bike was slimmer, it was a little lighter, it didn't have all this power, and to get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So I don't know. I find myself hesitant on being aggressive in the twisties on this bike at all. This is just like a straight line bandit bike for me now, man. But I don't recommend fucking around in the twisties on the street anyhow aggressively. It's too fucking dangerous. You know, take it to the track. And by the way, the Betas on the title, it has an open title. It's not listed for off-road use only, so it actually makes it pretty easy to make it street legal. And they actually come wired, pre-wired, for turn signals and a horn, believe it or not. So they make it very easy to make it street legal. Also, number 4 on my list, a 2-stroke, is the Husqvarna. I know I'm probably saying it fucking wrong, excuse me. But the TE300, the new 2017, that bike is really awesome, man. They put a counterbalancer on it, so they say there's absolutely hardly any vibes or none at all on that bike now. And also they upgraded the carburetor, so now the carburetor, you don't have to worry about gravel city. The carburetor, you don't have to worry about jetting it for high altitude. So, you know, I like to take my bike up in the mountains, and I don't have to worry about, because, you know, I told you in the past, I didn't want to get a two-stroke really because I didn't want to fuck with the carburetor, you know, if I go on the high altitudes and whatnot. But that new Husqvarna TE300 actually has a carburetor where you don't have to do that. But you can also put, a lot of people, you know, for bikes that don't have that type of carburetor, you can always upgrade it to like an electron carburetor, from my understanding, for like $400, where you don't have to worry about jetting either for, you know, if you change altitudes. I hear a lot of you guys talk about how awesome the two-strokes are. I know I need a two-stroke, probably like I need a fucking hole in the head. Yeah, it's cheaper maintenance if you could do it yourself, but I really don't like fucking with a bike, you know, working on and wrenching on a bike. But I figured what I would do is I would get a new two-stroke every year, so that way I don't have to fuck with it. Every year I just turn it in and get a new bike. But the last bike on my list, number 5, hey, we got some horses out here, is a Yamaha YZ450FX. Now I know some of you guys are saying, CycleCruza, you're not worthy of a 450 off-road. And that's true. But it would be a sin to have two 250s in the garage. It'd be nice to just experience the 450 and see what it's all about. I can always put a throttle tamer on that bitch, but I can even make that bike street legal. Like I said, if I go the South Dakota route. And so I don't know, tell me guys' feedback. You know, one thing that's awesome about two-strokes, you don't have any valves to adjust, but you do have to do a top end after, I don't know, what is it, 50 hours or some shit. Some people get up to like 100 hours before they have to do a top end on the bike. But if you do it yourself, they say the parts is like, I don't know, it's like $200 for the parts or less. But I wouldn't be doing it myself. That's the problem. I'm not good with a wrench. I wish I were. Maybe I need to take a motorcycle class or something to learn how to work on dirt bikes, and won't be that big of a deal, you know. So tell me guys, what are your thoughts? What should I do? Should I just give me a... Now this is adding a third bike to the garage. I don't plan on getting rid of this baby here, my CBR 1000 RR. I still got to get it to the track. And by the way, I will be hitting the MX track and trails coming up. I'm waiting for consistent weather. We've had a lot of, you know, spotty weather here and there. If you want to see more of my videos, go to my website, CycleCruza.com. Click on the menu tab, My Videos. All my videos are categorized into various playlists. Hopefully you can find something that will inform you or entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends. Give me a bunch of feedback, because I want to get another bike. I'm ready to go. I just need to make the right decision. But hey, subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel. Appreciate all you guys. Stay safe, and until next time.
Hey, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel that features the original bug-out moto van that is designed and built by yours truly, so that I can live in my van with my motorcycle. So hey, check me out at youtube.com/bugoutmoto. Subscribe today.